Hey guys, me Asper today, guys, and we give you guys my Barcelona versus Bayern Munich match preview. All right, so let's go talk about for both teams coming into this game what it means for both teams. Obviously, Barcelona are looking to get into the semifinals consecutively, the second time in a row, whereas Bayern Munich are going to try to get to the semifinals and, of course, try to win the illustrious trophy. And interestingly enough, for those of you guys that are well not aware, anytime these two teams met, whenever these two teams met, the winner has always gone on to win the Champions League. So, can we get a hint of who's going to win the Champions League this season? Like I said, we don't know if that's going to apply for this season. Obviously, this season is a one-legged affair, not two legs. So that may not be true. We'll see, though. We'll see. And like I said before, guys, in my opinion, Bayern Munich are the best team in the Champions League so far. Okay? Out of all the teams this season in the Champions League, Bayern Munich have been the most impressive. Okay? And I think we're the underdogs. I think we are the underdogs in this game. And this is a feeling that we never usually get. We're always usually the team to beat, And this time around, we're actually not the team to beat. It's actually Bayern Munich that's the team to beat. And so the storylines are very different now. Okay? And like I said before, guys, playing as underdogs could actually give us more motivation and could actually help us more in this game. Because let's make no mistake about it. Because if we don't reach the semifinals, it wouldn't be a disaster. Okay, I've seen a lot of people state that Kiki Setién, he will get sacked if he doesn't win the Champions League. I don't know if that's true. I really, really don't know if that's true. And if that's the case, that is very, very harsh indeed. That is very harsh indeed. I mean, look what Ernesto Valverde did. He couldn't win the Champions League, and guess what? He got fired after the Supercopa de España loss. He didn't even get fired after the Champions League humiliations we suffered. So I'm very confused, okay? And for me personally, I think we should stick with Kike Setien until 2021 season's over. So until we get to the 2021 to 2022 season, stick with him that time, and then we have Javi coach. Because I think Javi is the person for the coach right now. I just don't see anyone else filling that position right now, at least. Okay, anyways, back to the game. So the last time we met Bayern Munich was, of course, in the Allianz Arena, where he had a 3-0 lead from the first leg, and all we needed to do was to get an away goal. We had to get some away goals on the day. And it started well for Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich has scored in the first, I believe, from a corner kick. It's a header from Albiet Noeta, I think, something like that. And then, of course, we had our MSN that did great for us. Suarez laid it off to Neymar, and Neymar puts it in the back of the net. And Suarez does the same thing again. Neymar puts it in the back of the net. Then Lewandowski gets a goal from a very brilliant pass from Schweinsteiger. And then, of course, Müller gets a goal from brilliant pass from Schweinsteiger. And Bayern Munich went on to win 3-2. However, it was not enough for them to progress, and they lose 5-3 on aggregate. So, like I said before, guys, so now they have talked about the context for both teams and now the previous head-to-head. Let's go talk about how I see both teams line up. Let's start with Bayern Munich first, okay? Bayern Munich, I think they're going to line up in a 4-2-3-1. Goalkeeper, Manuel Neuer. I think Manuel Neuer is definitely going to be playing this game. No, there's no way he's not playing this game. And he's definitely going to be a huge person for Bayern Munich. And despite the fact that he is past his prime, he is still a great goalkeeper indeed. Left back, Alphonso Davies. We definitely have to be very cautious of this guy. This guy is very, very fast, blistering pace. This guy can easily outrun our entire defense, so we need to be very cautious of him. And it's going to be very interesting, the battle between him and Lionel Messi. That's going to be a very, very interesting battle indeed. That we have next up is Jerome Boateng. I think Jerome Boateng is definitely going to start. I think I did hear that he did suffer a little injury, so I do think he'll be back in time. If he's not back in time, of course, I see Nicolas Sula replacing him in the center back position. And then partnering up with him is Alaba. I think Alaba is definitely going to be starting this game. Alaba is a free kick specialist, so we definitely have to be very cautious of that and try not to give any free kicks away. Okay, that's that close to the box, I guess. That right back, Joshua Kimmich. Of course, we know what Joshua Kimmich can do. He's such a tremendous player. He can always score bangers outside the box and just all around a great right back indeed. I do think, though, he lacks in that tackling. I think the tackling is probably his worst part of this game. So we can use our speed against him. Then we have next up is Goretzka. I think Goretzka is definitely going to start in this game. And then Thiago. Thiago is going to be facing his former team, guys. Remember, guys, Thiago is actually a La Masia product, and he left us. And that's very sad indeed. So Thiago is definitely going to be playing. Left wing, I think Serge Gnabry is definitely going to be playing, and Cam Thomas Muller is definitely going to be playing. Our right wing, Coleman's going to be playing, I think, and striker Robert Lewandowski is going to be playing. I could also see Perisic playing this game. I think it's Pavard. Pavard's out injured, so I don't see him starting this game. And Perisic could replace Coleman. So that's what I'm thinking the Bayern Munich will line up with. Okay. Then we have to look into Barcelona. I've heard a lot of people state that we're going to go roll into the 4-4-2 and a 4-3. We could also see a 4-3-3. We could also see a 4-3-2-1. A 4-3-1-2, my bad. I don't think we're going to line up in a 4-4-2. I just don't see that happening. I just don't think we have the players to do a 4-4-2 anyway. And I think we're going to have a hard time doing that. Because if we do a 4-4-2, I just don't see how we're going to see this game out. I just don't see how on the earth we're going to score. I just don't see how on the earth we're going to keep a clean sheet. Because we saw what we did against Roma and Liverpool. You know, we played in a 4-4-2 and it didn't work. It didn't work whatsoever. So I'm really, really hoping that we do not play in a 4-4-2 because a 4-4-2 did not work against Roma or Liverpool. So please do not do a 4-4-2, Quique Setien. I beg of you. Okay. And I think we're also saying a 4-4-2 to maybe deceive Bayern Munich, throw Bayern Munich off the game. So that could be also that. I think we're gonna do it a 4-3-1-2. Okay. I just think we're gonna play in that. So goalkeeper, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Of course he's gonna start in this game. He's going to try to battle out for Manuel Neuer. It's going to be very interesting, guys. We have the two German keepers, and maybe this performance will finally give the German media, the German president, to decide who should really be in the number one spot, Manuel Neuer or Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Okay. Left back, Jordi Alba, definitely going to be starting this game. Center back, PK, Longley, definitely going to be starting this game. Right back, Nelson Semedo. I think Nelson Semedo should start. Like I said, Nelson Semedo put in a great performance against Napoli, and I don't see why he shouldn't start. Okay. Then we go into the midfield. And for me, the midfield is probably the most difficult we have because I feel like everywhere else it's pretty sorted who we're going to start with. So midfield. Okay. I think for me, in the CDM position, we should roll with Frenkie de Jong. Okay. I really, really think we should roll with Frenkie de Jong. I have a feeling that he's going to put Busquets in the game. And I just don't think Busquets should start. I just don't think Busquets should start. I feel like his pace is really, really bad. His lack of pace. And I feel like Frenkie de Jong just put in such a massive performance anyway that I feel like it just outdid what Busquets did. I'm not saying that Busquets is a bad player. However, I just don't think he's going to really help us that much. I just don't think he's going to contribute that much. I wouldn't mind seeing him off the bench, to bring some stability. But I don't think he should be starting outright in the game. So, I think he will roll with Busquets in this game. I have a feeling he will roll with Busquets. I think what Quique Setien is going to do is this. He'll put Busquets, Frenkie de Jong, and Arturo Vidal. What I would like to see, here's what I would like to see. I would like to see Frenkie de Jong, Ricky Puig, and Arturo Vidal. That's the midfield I would like to see. I think it's a very good balanced midfield. And I just think he's going to roll with Arturo Vidal in this game just for the physicality. He's a former Bayern Munich player. And, of course, he will want to have a point to prove in this game. And so I think he's definitely I feel like he's going to start this game. Then the front three, I think we're going to roll out with MSG. MSG, I think, is going to be starting Griezmann on the striker position, Suarez in strike, and Messi in that camp. I'm really hoping that we roll in a 4-3-1-2, not a 4-3-3, because if we roll in a 4-3-3, we know Griezmann will not be able to help us much in the attack. Because like I said before, guys, Griezmann needs to perform very well because this is against Bayern Munich. Griezmann has done well against Bayern Munich, and I think this is his chance. Because if Griezmann can have a breakout performance against Bayern, and Messi can have a breakout performance, I think we have a great chance to go through. Because the one thing that really worries me is that when we go into this game, I don't know who's going to step up. Because I know for a fact Messi's going to step up. I know for a fact Marc-Andre ter Stegen's going to step up. I know Arturo Vidal will probably step up if he started. But other than those three, I don't know who else is going to step up to the plate and really put out a great performance. Because in those last two Champions League defeats we've had on the road, it was only those two players that really stepped up And and that's what's worrying me is that we have to play well as a team, because if we play just hope that Messi will do something, there's no way we're gonna win this game. There's no way whatsoever. A one-man team can never ever win you a game. We saw what happened with Ronaldo against Lyon. Didn't really work out, and they eventually crashed out. They crashed on Champions League on away goals, and we just cannot do the same thing. And Bayern Munich's a way better team than Lyon, so it's gonna be even more. It's gonna be extremely difficult indeed. Okay, so we really need to hope that everyone puts out a great game. And let me just say this right now, guys, before we move on to the prediction and the threats and all that. I don't really mind us losing. Okay, I don't care the fact that we lose. The football is a sport. You win games, you lose games. Okay, I just don't want us to not put in everything, because if we don't give our best effort as a collective unit, and if we give our best effort as a collective unit and we actually lost, I'll be okay with that. But if we don't give our best effort as a collective team and we still lose, then I'll be problematic. That's a huge problem, because that shows that a lot of the players do not care about this. Okay? And let me just be real, guys. This is probably, realistically, the last chance Messi can ever win a Champions League title. This is probably the last chance. This may be the last chance. I just don't see Messi playing for being this consistent for us again and again, and this could be his last time. And what better format is this? It's a one game only. There's no second legs. We all know how we dread the second legs, and I don't know, man. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Now moving on to the threats. Of course, we have to be very cautious of Robert Lewandowski, who is Bayern Munich's all-time leading goal scorer. I believe he has 51 goals this season, 54, something like that. He has a crazy number of goals. He is definitely one to watch out for. Of course, we have to look out for Alphonso Davies. Of course, he's another player. Joshua Kimmich, I would definitely keep an eye on. And Thomas Muller, definitely as well. Basically, everyone from Bayern Munich we should be very cautious of. There's no one from Bayern Munich we should definitely rest our eyes upon. And this Bayern Munich team, man, it's stacked, man. It's great offensively. It's great defensively. This Bayern Munich team is well drilled. Okay? So, time to give my match prediction. All right. This is very, very difficult right now. I'm still going to back Barcelona in this game. I'm still will. However, it's very, very difficult. I'm going to say this right now. I think this one can go all the way to extra time, and I think we're going to pull through. I think we're going to win this game 2-1. Okay? However, even though I'm predicting us to win, I'm not 100% confident, okay? And this is going to be a very difficult game indeed. A 2-1 win I'm going for. The goal scorers in the day I'm going to go for Bayern Munich, Robert Lewandowski, of course, he's going to score. And then for Barcelona, I see Lionel Messi scoring. And I think maybe off the bench, we can have Ousmane Dembele off the bench. Oh, there ends me. Before, I need to talk about the substitutions I want to see in this game. Completely forgot to mention substitution. I'd like to see Ousmane Dembele come off the bench. Ansu Fati come off the bench. I would love to see Ricky Puig come off the bench because I don't think he's going to start in this game. And then I would also love to see Munchu come off the bench and maybe potentially have Conrad come off the bench, So those are the 5 substitutions I would like to see. And I'm going to go bold here. I'm going to say Ousmane Dembele will score a goal off the bench. He will score a goal late on extra time when we really, really need it, and Bayern Munich will be stunned, and I think we'll walk out of here with a 2-1 win. If that actually happens, I'm going to go insane. And let me just be real, guys. If we can beat Bayern Munich, I think we can win the Champions League. I'm just going to say this right now, because if we can beat Bayern Munich, I think we have a great chance to win the Champions League. All right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, and give me your match predictions down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Peace out.